Hey guys, it's Chris, and sorry I haven't posted any videos in a while. I've been really busy with work, and I should be having a special delivery on the 24th. You Appleheads know what happens on the 24th. People who know me and know how excited I am know what happens on the 24th. But I wanted to share something with you I thought was really cool, and I spent a couple hours on it. And I used to play with Legos a lot, and I decided to get back into it because it's something that de-stressed me, something that I could use to get my creativity out, and I decided to build what I think would be a neat looking Mac Pro. And I took some design cues from the Mac Mini, took some design cues from the older Mac Pro, and the newer Mac Pro, and just kind of design them, slap them into one thing. Now, there are some aspects of the design that I can't help, such as the little Lego bumps at the top. They're only on the back, thankfully, but anyway, let me go ahead and take you through the way this thing is designed. So, if you imagine a rectangular box with the corners facing the front being rounded and the corners facing the back being kind of slanted instead of rounded. There's like a rectangular shaped swell with a smaller swell coming off the top of it, and the corners of that kind of slant arc over into the sides and the top of the case. And so I'm going to start here in the front. Towards the bottom, I'm going to lift it up a little bit here so you can see it, is a slot loading CD drive. Above that is a window to see the internal components, because I actually did build stuff in there. It's a little hard to see because that window's kind of small. But underneath, yes, I did put feet underneath of it, because it actually pulls all of its air up through the bottom and blows it out the back. I'll show you the fans later. Here on top, there is a rectangular shaped hump, kind of, that it's not necessarily protruding out of the top, but it kind of angles around the sides so that it kind of curves out of the top, I guess. And this is where your removable hard drives would go. There's actually room for two of them in here. Two regular HDDs, so you could put, say, two 5 terabyte drives in there and be set. And mind you, this thing's small. It's about the length of my hand, so it is a scale model, but hard drives have also gotten a lot smaller, so who knows. There's a smaller little hump that kind of sticks out of the back of it, and that's where would be your system drive. And it is a removable SSD drive bay, so you could put like maybe a 256 gig SSD as your main system drive. Now, moving down to the side, there's an even bigger window. Hope maybe you can see some of the components in there. That little module sticking out of the front, if you note, it's actually matching up with the slot for the CD drive. So I did put a CD drive in there. Mounted on the other side of the case, I don't know if you can see it far back there, is the motherboard. And farther back, you'll probably be able to see it better once I get to the back of the case, is the RAM and expansion board. And once I turn around, you'll actually be able to see I put RAM sticks on it. So here are those slanted corners I told you about. Moving it around to the back. In the middle, you can see those. I have 4 gig sticks of ECC RAM in there. Up top here, on the left of the window, you have covered ports. You can flip that cover up, but you have 4 covered ports. It's 4 USB 3.0 Type-C ports. Down here you have 4 expansion card slots. On the other side of the window, you have 4 more USB 3.0 Type C ports. Down below, you have 2 more expansion card slots, and you have power. There's 2 ventilation ports below all those, so that's the rear I/O. And again, you can see in that window the RAM modules. Around the other side is completely blank. There's nothing there because that's where the motherboard and stuff is mounted. Again, there's that slanted thing that I told you about. On the bottom, there are feet. There are 2 in the front, 1 big one in the middle, 2 on the back, and then 1 kind of in the middle, sort of mid-chassis. So, that was my project. It took me... Ashley, how many hours did this take me? How many? About 2.5 hours to build. Not including my break for pizza. But you guys stay tuned. The 24th, I have some awesome stuff coming. And I hope you enjoyed. Bye.